Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, it's going to be a fun video. We're just going to be talking, chit-chatting, and reminiscing about like old school beauty YouTube. I don't know about you guys, but I have been on the tube for a while now. You know, the time when you didn't make money off of social media. Remember those days where all of this was just fun? I mean, that was really your only option at the time. So we're going to take it back. We're going to go back a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean a lot of it, before 2060. So if you want to reminisce with me about the old ways of beauty YouTube, I hope you decide to stay tuned. We're gonna get straight into it. Starting off with number one, I have using blush for contour because we didn't really have contour products. There's two that pop up in my head. One is NYX's Taupe blush and the other one is MAC's Blunt blush. Contouring, not even bronzing, just contouring was becoming more of a well-known technique because people who were freelancing started talking about it and were like, oh my god, what is this concept of contour? But there wasn't as many options on the market, so we had to rely on NYX's Taupe, which is an ashy color, and then we also had Blunt, which was a deep kind of chocolatey shade. Those were the only two that pop in my head, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna pop in a lot of people's heads, but we managed to make it work. This next one was a technique I never understood, if I'm being completely honest, because I have acne prone skin and my skin was way worse when we first started YouTube, but putting concealer on before foundation. Do you guys remember that? I specifically remember using my MAC Studio Fix concealer and then I would like dab it on and then apply foundation over, and it was like, what's the point? It really never made sense to me because you're just gonna swipe across it with a foundation. But what did I know? Because I wasn't a professional and people on YouTube were telling me that this is the proper way to do it, concealer first, and so I did it that way, but it just, I mean, I don't get it. I never understood it. I want to talk about brushes for a little bit because there's two that were really popular, and now that I'm looking back at it, it's like, why? But the short Kabuki brush, those bare mineral-esque type brushes, the handle's about this small and the brush is about this big, and it's thick, round, and very, very dense. I actually had three, an ABH one, a MAC one, and the Bare Minerals one. The only time I ever used it was with the Bare Minerals powder, and that wasn't long-lived. Well, actually, no, I did use that for a little while when I first started using makeup in college, so before YouTube, you know? Saw infomercials of Bare Minerals, swirl, tap, and buff. But after that, you can actually see it in my old collection videos, like way back when. I only use my Kabuki brushes for decoration. The next one is the Stippling Brush. I feel like Stippling brushes still has a purpose. I love my, I forget, I think it's 163, don't quote me on that, but my skinnier MAC Stippling brush, I use that for blush. It's amazing. It's beautiful for blush. But what I'm talking about is when stippling brushes was what you used to apply foundation. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, here's the new way to apply foundation. I got both stippling brushes from MAC, and they are horrible at applying foundation. Imagine using a stippling brush to paint. It's very streaky. It's not like a full swipe of pigment. Now change that image into applying foundation on your face. I vividly remember thinking like, this brush was made for people who had perfect skin. I hated using the stippling brush, but it was so popular. People were pushing it. Get a stippling brush, put on your foundation with it. Ooh, ah. Ala Moana. Any Hawaii folks remember that? Do they still play it? Let me know. Ooh, ah, oh wow. Ala Moana. But yeah, gone are the days of the craze these brushes gave us. Short Kabuki and stippling brushes. What are they now? Where are they? Next up, do you guys remember when we weren't afraid of black eyeshadow? I hear so many people now say like, I don't know what to do with the black eyeshadow. Dark colors, they really intimidate me. And here I am thinking like, man, I used to rock that. Remember when the smoky eye, if you knew how to do a smoky eye, then you were gold. That was the standard of how good you were as a makeup enthusiast. If you knew how to do a good smoky eye. Black, grays, charcoals, silvers, and it was heavy. The darker it is, the better it was. I actually remember looking at some old college photos of when like we would go out and I had a dark smoky eye and then that light pink lip. Oh, the times, man. How the turn have tables. Good memories, good memories. Oh my gosh, you guys remember pre-false lashes? Yeah. I remember when our only option was having a good eyelash curler and some mascara. And this trend that I've been seeing, like people being shocked at putting on waterproof mascara after you curl your lashes, letting that dry, and then applying a second coat of whatever you want. And they're like, oh my god, why didn't I know about this? It's because you guys have lashes as an option. Back then, before Ardell and the Demi Wispies became all the craze, we didn't really have false lashes. Those were left to the professionals. And so the trick, at least for me, was I needed the waterproof mascara after I curled my lashes because they can stay up and alert. Apply the second coat of mascara with whatever regular mascara I had, and that's what gave me some good lashes. So that trick was actually, I think that's probably invented around our time because we didn't have false lashes. That came like a little bit, just a little bit after like the beginning of beauty YouTube. Moving right along, what the heck was the obsession over like creamy or light shades? Remember when it was like Wet n Wild's Brulee, Vanilla from MAC? Like you had to have at least one in your collection. I never understood it, but you know, I had it because I wanted to be trendy and I was on YouTube and I needed to be like everyone else. You know what? I just thought of this. Add in an extra right now. That might be because at one point, it was not about the inner corner highlight, it was about the brow bone highlight. And those were the shades you used for your brow bone. Of course we did like the inner corner highlight, but you didn't have to. You had to do the brow bone right underneath that little chunky arch right there. You gotta hit it. Damn brow bone highlight. Acrylic organizers. People still have this, but I feel like the makeup organizer must have are the Alex drawers. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody got themselves some Alex drawers. But we didn't have that back then when the acrylic organizers came out. Muji drawers. I think it's Muji drawers. Those were the really like, ooh, wow. I got these from Muji. You would have to pull out those little tiny drawers and be like, this is my lip gloss section. Yeah, Muji acrylic drawers. That was our Alex 9. And that is this video, guys. I'm laughing because I'm just thinking about everything I spoke about. And it's because it's funny, you know, the evolution of beauty YouTube. It's like, it wasn't that long ago, but it really was. I started watching YouTube in college, probably, was it 2007, 2008? And then a couple years I started my YouTube channel. It has been a while, guys, a while. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video idea. Let me know if you'd like to see another one. If you want to share your OG beauty YouTube memories, please leave them down below. Let's start a conversation. This is gonna be fun, I know it. If you guys like this makeup look, be sure to check me out on Instagram. There I post a photo of all my makeup looks along with all the products in the caption. Till the next video, I hope you all are doing well, taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye guys.